Hi, Marlene. How are you? Hope you're okay. Lovely to hear from you again. It's become a kind of thing, your Sunday essays. It's great. Well done. It's good that you're studying so hard, and fantastic that you have a date. Really amazing. Well done. Hooray! And you don't have to travel. That is such good news. Brilliant. Okay, process. Don't get too worried about process diagrams, okay, and maps. They are not common. Okay, I haven't seen one for a while. That means you probably will get one. What I'm looking for here is the fact that you can describe the stages. So here, initially, after this, the next step, um, things like that. Okay, afterwards, also we could have after that, the next stage, the so we can have after that, or after which, the next stage in the process. You can have obviously finally, subsequently, consequently. So all those kind of words are quite useful for this. The illustration shows the multiple steps in the life cycle of a frog, which are necessary for reproducing its species, beginning with the laying of eggs until the amphibian is matured and ready to mate. Excellent, well done. You'd either have to say has matured, I have matured, or is mature. Okay, so either have, has, either has matured or is, so that is correct, or is mature. That is correct as well as an adjective, okay? Don't mix up both. Otherwise, very nice start. Initially, the eggs have been laid. Well, not passive because she actually did it. So passive is only when the person, initially the eggs are laid. Oh, no, you're right. Okay, but present passive. The eggs are laid. Sorry. Okay, the eggs are laid. Uh, because it's a process. So remember, it's happening and it's repeating itself. That's why you don't want the present perfect, which would indicate like it happened in the past, and it's still continuing. Here, definitely present passive. The eggs are laid by the female amphibian uh, in order that, in order for, here, in order for the embryos to develop. So in order, and then it would be an infinitive there, in order for the embryos to develop. After the young embryos are able to swim, they cling to water plants for protection. Okay, so are we going to mention the tadpole? Okay, they cling, yeah, okay. It's a strange picture, isn't it? After the young embryos are able to swim, good, they cling to water plants for protection. Right. Now, I would, if you can possibly find your own words, use your own words. Instead of cling, they stick to, or they protect themselves by or next to water plants. Okay, so if you can use your own vocab, please do. It is obviously, remember, it's a language exam, so that's important. Okay, the next step is the development of external gills for breathing and the constant growth of the tail. Okay, good, excellent. Afterwards, hind legs begin to form while the young frog is able to live from food stored. That should be a verb in its tail. Okay, good. We're able to live independently. You could put maybe from food stored in its tail. Before, so if you've got food stored in the tail, I mean food kept, you could have as another word. Sorry, or located. So again, now I've said that, you'll remember it. Just think of adding your own words. You can use the examiner's words if it's very technical, but here I think you can probably find others. Before, no comma, before the young frog is fully developed and becomes an adult, the frontlets begin to appear Whereas the tail, good, lovely. The amphibian is now fully equipped. Excellent. Fully equipped. Yes, fully equipped. Maybe fully grown. Maybe equipped is more like, I'm not sure if we get equipped as we grow up. Grown, mature, developed. Yeah, I think any of those would probably be a little bit better. And the last step in the process, or here I would use stage in the process actually, so you're not repeating, involves the transformation to an adult frog which can reproduce with other counterparts. Good, excellent. Very nicely done, well done. I've added in a few more words there, obviously, but otherwise you've got the idea. Okay, sometimes they are much more complex than that. The thing is with these ones, find somewhere to start. You could start anywhere. It's either whether you start here or here, but find somewhere to start, then just go around in your circle, basically. But well done. That's a good answer. Another really interesting essay. Discuss the impact on the environment. That's the first paragraph, and on people who lost their job. Second paragraph. Global trade, buying behaviour, and general economics are seriously influenced by several factors, especially in the West. At present, customers have been attracted and not prevented, but hang on, with special offers, and are moreover enabled to order and purchase conveniently from home. I think you need to put here immediately online customers or internet-based customers. Okay, I think immediately because it's not just any old customers, it's these particular customers, as in relating to this. Okay, have been attracted and prevented is stopping someone, so that's not the word you want. Presented, attracted and presented, maybe. Attracted and I want this word, lured by. If I'm lured, I'm tempted. It's very on. You don't hear it often, but it's just perfect for this. Lured by or tempted by, actually. With is okay, but by would be probably a bit more natural. Lured by or tempted by special online offers, and moreover, oh, enabled. Good. Yeah. Yeah, lovely. Whether this development involves multiple benefits. Now, not whether. If you go whether this development involves multiple benefits, has is a frequently asked question. Full stop. So whether is like if. You can't have whether and then it like that. So this development involves multiple benefits. However, you need to have however here. So don't start with, be careful starting, whether is a really difficult word. This development, however, it is also related to some problematic disadvantages like environmental issues and job loss in small industries. Good. Related to, yes, connected to, or blamed for. Blamed for, it's your fault. If there's vocab that I'm saying that you're not happy about, please write it down. Okay. This essay we'll discuss. Really good. Well done. A recent. Okay. Really nice, lovely start. Very clear. Firstly, attractive offers and conveniently accesses. Just convenient access. You don't need an adverb, you need an adjective. So convenient is your adjective. Just access is singular. Have been tempting. I would go present perfect there. Have been tempting, because it's still happening. Like you're stressing this idea of continuous. More customers to order online without purchasers' views on the product. Purchasers viewing. Purchasers, so it's plural purchasers, and viewing the product. Viewing the product in person. And okay, purchase online. That the ability to Try. Just why don't you do this? Try, touch, feel. Alright, we're still using nice language. So from online here, I'm coming into this bit without the ability to touch the product, which, so don't use and, which might increase return process rates due to wrong sizes. Yeah, okay. I think that's fine. I think that's a bit neater, hopefully. This is related to frequent growth. This results in, or okay, this is related to frequent growth, or frequently, careful, you're using an adverb with a noun, which we don't do. You want the adjective to an, you would have an incessant, so non-stop growth of global transportation by planes, ships, or trucks, which on the other hand, no, not on the other hand, which 100%, which consequently, on the other hand, is suggesting an opposite problem. This is the problem, increases pollution worldwide, because you're talking about returns. Consequently, it goes back. Consequently, more pollution. A recent study by Greenpeace ended that global structures of online shipment with e-commerce are responsible for 40% were. Therefore, if Amazon would become more popular, environmental, very good, lovely writing. That's really good. You're doing really well here. It's very clear, lovely grammar. I can see how hard you're working. It's fantastic. I wouldn't go secondly. I would prefer something like this. Furthermore, a little bit more academic here. So, if you've got firstly, I wouldn't use that. I don't really like firstly, secondly. For me, it's a little bit. I think band 7 writing, you just strong start, tractable, go nice and strong. And furthermore, another key issue. Now, you could have key issue or by another implication. Again, write down some of the words, implication from online shopping. Can be found in the repression and destruction of small businesses and self-employed industries. Repression, careful. Repression means they're pushed to stop. In the, I'd go reduction. Reduction and then destruction, which is super strong. Good. Of small businesses and self-employed industries. Due to wide-ranging offers, product choice, keep that in there as well, and the ease in return policies. Giant entrepreneurs are more often chosen passive. Just make sure you've got that passive ending. That's so true. I really hate it when I use Amazon, but I do use Amazon because it's just so easy. Sorry, it's not yellow. It's good, but just get that passive right. Okay, by customers and local family businesses, which might lead to displacement and financial ruin of those. Absolutely. Publish validates, confirms that 7 out of 10 businesses were forced to close because they could no longer participate in. It's actually, I'd use compete. They could participate, but they're not going to win. So you want this idea, compete. Really, really good. To conclude, it's clear that the enormous demand and popularity of online markets should be considered as harmful and risky for both. No comma. Oh, for both. Okay. Environment and small shops. I don't think you need a comma. Just put the instead. Every individual should subsequently consider such negative aspects in mind before I'm feeling guilty. Next purchase, I might choose to support local traders instead of, oh gosh, okay. All right, I won't do Amazon anymore. Thank you, Marlene. That is do you know what? For me, that's your best essay so far. Yeah, it's very clear. Read it again really carefully and do it in the exam, okay? It's clear. You've developed it beautifully, okay? You're not repeating yourself. I've given you some pretty high-level vocab in there, so make a note of some of that. But I hope you feel confident on this because you've done really, really well. Really like it. Well done, you. Now you can have a relaxing evening. Okay, take care.